Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to share with you a book today. There's so many great books out there, right, that support victims and survivors. This one in particular, I'm going to share today because I have a mom who's asking the question, why is my child willing to say something bad about me? Why? When this mom has been the protective parent all along. As a matter of fact, this child is willing to testify against her mother in court, and this mother is so upset, reasonably so. Why is my child willing to testify against me in court? And here is the answer. It's easier to acknowledge that the person who has more power is not an abuser than to acknowledge they are an abuser. Children become blind to the betrayal. They just become blind to it. They cannot handle it. It is way too much to handle. And so, in the case of this little girl, she's 12 years old and securely attached to her mother. However, the abuser is constantly trying to maliciously fracture it. And when the child returned home after spending time with her mother, when she returned home, what she ended up realizing is that this abuser was going to keep pressuring her to show anger towards her mother. And so what does she have to do? She's trapped. She has to stand up with the abuser. And so this child is choosing to testify in court against her mother. And this mom says, I can't believe it. We have to go to court. And she asks me, like, is this something you would do? And my answer to her is, no. This child does not want to go to court against her mother. She doesn't want to. She doesn't feel like she has a choice. She doesn't feel like she has the ability to choose what she really wants. She has to be blind to the betrayal. She has to be. And so she has to play along. She is a soldier. She is following along with the abuser and doing exactly what the abuser wants her to do. And even if she's not expressing overt fear, because nobody in court, none of the court professionals are going to say this little girl is being manipulated and gaslit, intimidated and isolated, and that's why she's willing to testify against her mother. Nobody's going to say that because she's not going to show up acting afraid of her prison guard, right? She's not going to, because if she does that, she's going to be punished too. So I hope that's helpful. Please remember to subscribe. Please remember to share. I hope you check out my podcast, Perfect Prey. And don't forget, I have a protective parenting program that is intended to create therapy in the home. The best therapists for our children are their protective parent. So thank you so much for being here, everyone. Bye.